है जवानी तो इश्क होना है, लेकिन ये मूवी देखने के बाद मुझे रोना है. David Dhawan is a director who has given us some iconic comedy entertainers over the years. Films like Partner, मुझसे शादी करोगी, बीवी नंबर 1 and जुड़वा are still loved by the audience. So naturally, when he teams up with Varun Dhawan again for a comedy, expectations are pretty high. Unfortunately, this one doesn't quite deliver the magic. The story of this film revolves around Jas, played by Varun Dhawan, and his wife Bani, played by Mrinal Thakur. Their marriage is going through a rough phase because they want very different things in life. Jas wants to start a family while Bani wants to focus on her career and she isn't ready for motherhood. Their arguments become so serious that they eventually decide to separate and file for divorce. The court asks them to stay apart for 6 months before making a final decision. A month later, Jas meets Preet, played by Pooja Hegde. They first meet in India and later cross paths again in the UK. Slowly, they fall in love. Now, this is where the film tries to become a comedy of confusion. Just when Jas thinks he is moving on, Bani suddenly returns and announces that she is pregnant with his child. And before he can even process that information, Preet also reveals that she is pregnant. Yes, both women are pregnant. And that's exactly where the chaos begins. Now, let's talk about the biggest issue with this movie. It is the first half. Honestly, the first half feels way too long. The pacing is slow, several scenes are stretched unnecessarily, and the film takes forever to get to its main conflict. The biggest disappointment is the comedy. For a David Dhawan film, you expect jokes every few minutes and plenty of laugh out loud moments. But here, many jokes feel repetitive, predictable, and they simply don't land. I found myself waiting for the film to get funnier, but it never fully reaches that level. Thankfully, the second half is a little better. The pace improves. The confusion creates a few entertaining moments, and there are some scenes that genuinely make you laugh. Not many, but enough to make the second half more watchable than the first. Now coming to the actors' performances, this is completely a Varun Dhawan's film. And honestly, he tries really hard to make it work. Whether it is comedy, romance, emotional scenes, or over-the-top situations, Varun brings a lot of energy to the screen. There are moments where you can clearly see that he is doing all the heavy lifting. Even when the script lets him down, he remains committed and keeps the film alive. Once again, he proves that comedy is one of his strongest genres. Mrinal Thakur and Pooja Hegde, however, don't get enough material to shine. Both the actresses are charming and they do their jobs well, but their characters feel underdeveloped. The supporting cast actually leaves a stronger impression. Manish Paul is genuinely entertaining, especially in the second half. Some of the film's better comic moments belong to him. That said, Rajpal Yadav, Chunky Pandey, Manoj Pawa and Rakesh Bedi also bring some much needed energy whenever they appear on the screen. But the biggest disappointment here has to be Jimmy Shergill. Such a talented actor, and yet the film gives him almost nothing to do. Completely wasted. There's also a cameo by Moni Roy, and honestly, she brings a refreshing change whenever she appears on screen. Now, let's talk about the music of Hai Jawani To Ishq Hona Hai. The songs of this film have a nostalgic David Dhawan vibe, and fans of his older films might enjoy some of the references. But the problem is that there are just too many songs. At one point, it genuinely feels like a song appears every 10 minutes in the film. Instead of helping the story move forward, they end up slowing it down even more. So, what's the final verdict? Hai Jawani To Ishq Hona Hai has all the ingredients of a classic David Dhawan entertainer. There's romance, there's chaos, there's confusion, and there's family drama. There are also lots and lots of songs with comedy, but somehow the magic is missing. The story of this film is predictable and humor feels outdated in many places, and the screenplay also never fully comes together. Yes, there are a few funny moments in the second half, and yes, Varun Dhawan gives his absolute best, but even he can't completely save a film that feels stuck in a formula that worked 20 years ago. If you are a hardcore Varun Dhawan fan, you might find enough here for a one-time watch, but for everyone else, this is more chaos than comedy. I will give this film 2 stars. Let me know in the comments, are you planning to watch this film or are you skipping it?